All right. It's time for some good Friday night football talk. We're here. We're here.
Turn your audio down.
2 days away. 2 days away from the biggest game in the city. We've been waiting for this game for 2 years now. We calling it the North versus the South. Northside High School versus CAVER of Columbus. This is going to be a big game. Got a lot of talent. Had a great interview with both coaches today, and I'm telling you, fans, you need to come out and support this game. I'm going to talk a little bit about both teams today and what to expect for this game. So again, if you want to chime in, we live. We're going to talk a little about high school football. This is what it's all about. If you want to sponsor and help out with the live broadcast, you know, you can email MoneyBoyTv, MoneyBoyTV.gmail.com. Mr. Tennelly Bell, hit him up, y'all. Doing a great job with live streaming these games. If you're not going to be able to tune in and listen to me on the radio, we'll be covering the game AM 1340, 94.1 and 95.7 ESPN on Davis Broadcasting. If you can listen to the radio, then you can tune in and watch the game live. MoneyBoyTV does a great job with live streaming all these games. So again, we're here to talk about some high school football, man. I tell you what, excited about what's going on and the talent is going to take the field. Northside 3-0, CAVER 2-1. I'm going to first start off with the Northside High School team, led by a great running back, exciting young player by the name of Kingston Rivers. Kingston is an exceptional, talented kid. He must do it all. He returns punts, goes out in the flat and catches passes, and he also runs the ball out of the backfield. Kingston is leading Northside with 67 yards receiving per game, and he's also the second leading rusher this year at Northside. Has a total of 4 touchdowns, and Kingston's going to cause a lot of problems. He forces the team and forces defenses to have to cater to him a little bit, watch him, make sure they have somebody over the top and doing the things with him. Kingston does a great job at breaking tackles, and not a big guy, but does a great job at running through his pass, running behind his pass, and I think he's going to be a problem for CAVER. Also, you have Jai Jackson. I think Jai is a junior this year. He has a twin brother, plays on the defense side of the ball. But Jai does a great job at running the ball. One of the best running backs a couple of years back coming out of middle school from Aaron Cone. Shout out to Dr. Stephon Lawrence. Jai does a great job of running the ball. I watched this kid grow. They've done a great job with playing him early. So he's coming into his own now. So he's going to be a pretty good player to watch as well. Like I said, he did a great job running the ball in the first game that we covered. One of the key players at Northside also has their big quarterback, Caden Clay. Caden's a big guy, has a big arm. He can really spin the football. Caden is something to deal with. He has nice size on him. Again, he puts Kingston out in the flat. He does a lot of things with Kingston, and he also has another great receiver on the other side of the ball. But Caden does a great job at putting the ball into, just accuracy. He passes the ball, put the ball where it needs to be, and also Caden is a threat to run the ball. So, what the problem is, I think CAVER's going to have is Northside is so disciplined. They are very disciplined. They have a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the ball, and I think that's going to be a key. Talking to Coach Coffey today, he was very adamant about his team, his defense being sound and making sure they don't make mistakes that give Northside the short side of the field. So again, they have a lot of weapons, not a lot of big name kids like CAVER do on the other side of the ball, but as a team wise, watch Northside. They're well coached, very disciplined, don't make a lot of mistakes, and they allow you or wait for you to make mistakes, and they counter it by making you pay for those things. On the defensive side of the ball, Northside got a couple of guys, man, that stepped up and came to show some big time, just big time way of playing the game. They stepped up and did a good job against Shaw in the first game of the season that we covered. They have a kid by the name of Christopher Perkins Jr. Christopher is leading them in tackles. He's averaging like seven tackles a game. And then they have Ty Byers. He's at 6 tackles a game. And Jaden Jackson, that's John's twin brother. He's on the other side. He plays defensive back. He's averaging about 6 tackles a game. Again, when you look at Northside team and you're going for stats and you're looking for the big-time superstar, other than what Kingston Rivers is doing, they don't have a whole lot of big-name superstars on the team. But again, they are so well coached. It's going to be a great game, you'll get a chance to see a well-coached team on the offensive side of the ball. As far as the defense side of the ball, like I said, again, they don't do anything special. They bend, but they don't break. They allow you or wait for you to make mistakes, force you to make mistakes. They're going to make you drive the ball a long way down the field. They don't do a lot of gambling on the defense side of the ball. They play solid, and like I said, if you make mistakes, they got enough on the other side of the football to make you pay for it. So again, you're going to see a well-coached team with Northside. Coach O does a great job. He did a great job. I was very impressed with the way they played the game, the first game of the season, and they have continued that. They're 3-0 again this year. We're going to move on the other side for the other team, Carver High Tigers, and they go by the team on the hill, the ODH. They call themselves ODH. Have a great talk today also with Coach Coffey. And we got a chance to watch Carver play earlier this year also against Spencer. Carver has a lot of talent. On both sides of the ball. The offensive line is huge, led by Mr. Parker Pritchard. Parker's about 6'5", 295. Got offers from everywhere. And also big sophomore by the name of Terrence Warren. Terrence, a little over, if I'm not mistaken, Terrence about 330. Coach Coffey said he lost a few pounds today, so he's down about 320. So Terrence he's going to be a big plus for Carver. Moving to the inside, I think they saw where he could be a better impact for the team. They moved him from tackle to guard. So I think that's going to help out with Carver's run game a whole lot with those two big guys. If they can run behind those guys, it's going to be a long night for the Northside defense. They also have, on the offensive side of the ball, Jacoby Castle. Jacoby's a small guy, number one, does a lot of Jacoby when he gets to the outside. If he gets to the outside and he make the first initial hit, person miss, it's a good night out ring. He can turn the corner, and Coben can actually run the football. It's pretty fast and nifty, and for his size, you think that you put a good hit on him, it'll be the end. But Jacoby's been able to. I've seen him get up from some big hits this year. So very exciting kid to watch. Braylon Jakes, if they can just get the ball to him, that's the key. He is a very exciting wideout kid. Is a pretty good receiver. I like him a whole lot, and he goes up and get the ball. But he's one of the ones that Carver's going to try to focus on getting the ball to. He does a great job with his size. It's been 6'3", 175. If you could just get it up, most of the DBs, he's going to be taller than him, and then he can get up off the ground and then just put it up there. He makes a lot of great catches. I think the key for Carver is a quarterback play. Matthew Mungeon, he needs to have a big game. If he has a big game with all the weapons that Carver has, I think it could be a bad night for the Northside defense. But the key to their offense is how well he plays. For me, for me, how well he plays is going to be very important for the Carver offense. Again, he has a lot of weapons. They're going to be missing Zion Mabry. He transferred to Pacelli, so that takes away a lot of that inside run game that they had. But again, Carver has a lot of talent. So next man up for Carver High School. Again, I think Matthew is going to have a great game. If he have a good game, Carver's going to be okay when it comes down to that. But the best, I think, to me, well, let me stay back off here. Let me go on to Mr. Watts. Mr. Antavius Watts, hard-hitting safety. The line that he has of brothers that come through Carver, it's like the perfect match of mother and father. They have like three, I think he has like three brothers that are playing in college football, played college football, and they have all come through Carver High School. And he's just another one of the brothers that's coming on, playing very well, comes up and do a great job on the defense, for Carver's defense. One of the most unknown guys on that Carver defense that can cause Northside some problems also is Zamar McGee, baby brother of Zakira McGee. Uh, Zamar is a run stopper. I think if Zamar can hold his own, and I've seen him just just downright manhandle the opposing offensive lineman. If he can control the inside, I think that's going to help out cause problems for the Northside run game. You know, this kid is a huge kid, 6'1", 6'2", 291 pounds, and strong as the ox, and he's getting it done inside. But the last person I want to talk about real quick is Mr. Tristan Gibbons. When I tell you, this kid is sensational. He has all the right tools. Very humble young man. From watching him play, I watched him play a couple games, and he never seems like he's trying to do too much. He's going to do his job and do it well. He plays on both sides of the ball. He's unblockable. He just does a great job. He's being recruited heavily by a lot of teams, a lot of schools. So again, he's just a junior. 6'4", 215 pounds, and again, he plays both sides of football. They put him at wide out and throw it up to him, and he's almost unstoppable. So again, you know, we're anxious and excited to see a great football game between these two teams. City, you need to come out and support these kids. This is a game. This is what we want. We want rival games. We know we have the big Heritage Bowl every year, but this is a game that everybody wanted to see last year, and I think you're going to be excited, and you're going to come. If you come out and watch this game, you'll be glad that you did. The game is going to be at the new Otis Spencer Stadium on the south side. Great stadium. Fans come out and pack the stadiums. Let's try to have a great night out there, enjoy. Again, I think the coaches are excited about the game. We witnessed Northside playing this year, and I tell you what, Carver students, the Northside student section is off the chain. These cats stand up the entire game. They don't sit down. The only break they have is at halftime. They stand up the whole time. They not only cheer for the football team, they cheer for the cheerleaders. There's a challenge. Coach Coffey challenged the student body at Carver High School today to come out and support. But again, these guys have been voted the #1 student section in the state of Georgia, I think 2 years. So Carver, it's your time to show up, show out, and see can you match the intensity of the student section at Northside. Again, it's going to be a great game. If you can't come to the game, I know we're going to have bad weather. The game is supposed to be raining for the rest of this week. But if you can't come to the game, tune in to MoneyBoyTv.com. You can watch the game live stream. Like I said, Mr. Tenelli Bell does a great job at MoneyBoy. High quality cameras and the game. You can see the game very well. Numbers on the kids very well. Like I said, again, if you can't come to the game, just tune in to MoneyBoyTV.com and watch it live. If you want to be a sponsor, and help Mr. Tenelli Bell out, go email him at moneyboytvcom.gmail.com. That's moneyboytvcom.gmail.com. Help out with the things that he does for this community and for these kids, because again, these games and these live stream games for the parents, it gives coaches a chance where they can go on right away and look at these games. They don't have to always get in contact with the coaches. This is a great opportunity for parents, to support people like this, because of the fact that I know it's hard sometimes for people to get film. If you don't have a great relationship with a high school coach, and you should, but if you just want to know or have someone that want film on your kid, this is a way that you can tell them about this link, and they go right to it and see the entire football game. You know, sometimes college coaches don't want just highlights. They want to see games. They want to see when kids are making mistakes. They don't necessarily want to see everything perfect about them, because we can create highlight films, and that's all we see is the great plays. We never see the bad things they do. So again, for the parents, you know, this is a great opportunity for you to support it, and make sure that you can reach out to college coaches as well as yourself to send these links, this link to college coaches for your kid. I don't know, we getting ready to wrap this thing up, but again, once again, this is going to be a great night for high school football. It's called the North versus the South. Northside Patriots versus the George Washington Carver Tigers. ODH on the hill. They got this defense labeled as the dark side. I talked to Coach Newman today. He said his defense name is the dark side. I think it's going to be a matchup between a great offense and a great defense, and which one of them prevails is probably going to be the team that come out victorious. So again, come out and support. Once again, if you can't, if you're not by a TV or a computer, or can't look at your phone and watch the game, tune in on the radio. You're driving your car. We will be broadcasting it on the radio, AM 1340, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7. Tune in, play-by-play, color come by myself, Mike Woods, and we're gonna hopefully have a great night. I know it's supposed to be raining, so get your umbrellas, rain jackets and stuff like that, and still come out and support these kids. Again, we're gonna get ready to sign off on this, looking at the chats and all these different things. But again, it is an amazing time to come out and watch these kids on Friday night. If you can, come out and support these kids. We so many times talk about the negativity that goes on with our youth. We need to get out and support these kids more, and get to know them. Get to know them so that you can be that village to help make sure these kids know that they're doing well, and also be willing to tell them when they're doing wrong. But right now, again, you're going to see a great football game coached by two great coaches, and coaching staff is going to do a great job with these kids. So again, we're looking forward to having you guys to come out and support. Just like Coach Coffey said and Coach O said, pack the stadium. No violence, no criminal activities taking place. Just make sure we come out and watch a good game, have fun, enjoy at the end of the night, shake hands, both teams and the fans. Enjoy. That's what it's all about, having fun. So again, come out and support the game, pack the stadium. Make sure that everybody understands how important it is for you to support the people that are doing these things and providing these opportunities for you. So again, my last time I want to say, if you want to be a sponsor, email moneyboytv.com.gmail.com. I'm sorry, moneyboytv.com.gmail.com. And let's say that one more time so you can get it. Email Mr. Tennelly Bell at moneyboytv.com.gmail.com if you want to become a sponsor and to continue to help him do the things that he's doing for this community. If you want to look at the game at home from your computer, log in to moneyboytv.com and you can watch the game on live stream. So again,
let them know we'll be live on YouTube this week.
Yeah, we'll be live on YouTube this week as well. So make sure we'll be continuing to talk about this game, and we're going to try to have some more commentating or comments from fans, different fans that are going up to the practice field, watching the teams and seeing what some of the fans are saying. But again, let's keep it all fun, and we can talk trash, but at the end of the day, when the game is over, it's over with. May the best team win. Again, come out and support these kids. That's it for me. If you have any questions about what's going on, game time is at 7 o'clock, like 7:30, I'm sorry. Like Coach Coffey said, get there early. Get there at 6 o'clock, start your cheer, have your raincoat on, and be ready to enjoy some good football. All right? Signing out right here, Mike Woods, MoneyBoy TV.